Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server, and that is right guys, the patch notes 1.104 are up, which a new Lightbearer, Palmer the Luminous Archbishop. Now they said from Dolly saying that it was going to be a holy man. Archbishop is definitely a holy man. So there we go. So the question is it going to be a mage or is it going to fall into the support class? Now we got a Mauler support, we got a Wilder support. Are we gonna get another support hero? And we also got the awakened version of Solus. So we've had an incredible amount of support heroes that have been in the last couple patches. But again, the new Lightbearer hero, Palmer, the Luminous Archbishop. Again, that sounds like a support class. So added a new winter-themed appearance to both Ranhorn and the Dark Forest. As we know, we are going into the holiday, and we are going into the holiday events, which brings us Mishka, the wild child, called the Polar Predator. That is right, guys. Mishka is getting a skin. Players can acquire it through the Lost Sigils event, which will commence at 12:10. Now, Lost Sigils, of course, you're going to be able to get a skin out of there, but it is going to be at the detriment of getting all of your resources out of there or your heroes out of that Lost Sigils event. We've seen it before with a couple other skins. We've seen it with the Grez skin, where you can actually acquire it through the event itself, which I do not like, because if you're free to play, again, you're foregoing a lot of different resources to go ahead and get that skin. Now, the skin is also purchased at a discounted price. I believe it is $9.99 when they do get the skin. Added the promotional video titled Life Begins Anew, which will be available from 12/1. Adventurers can tap and watch the storyline on how the Knight of Blight rescued the Wood Guardian on the Island of the Banished and claim rewards. Very cool, guys. We know AFK Arena has really focused on a lot of the cinematics and everything that's going on. It's really cool to see how they've been doing these guys to really build the story. Question is, do we have another Awakened hero coming? That is yet to be seen, yet to be confirmed, but it seems like I'm not sure if they're going to this is going to wrap up the story on our cycle that we've had right now, because they've all been kind of intermingled through the lore. But I think at this point, this might be wrapping up the story so they can start anew if we are getting a new one. Poetic Pop Quiz will be available on 12/8. I love the Poetic Pop Quiz. I think it is a very cool event, guys, to go through and really understand and talk about some of the lore that we see with some of these heroes, and you get sweet rewards out of there, which I absolutely love. Added a new feature for Hunter's Notes, the Vexing Voodoo. Now, we know we had, I believe it was the air thing last time that everybody absolutely hated because they didn't understand it, but adventurers can play it after completing chapter 32. Hunter's rewards will be available for 28 days after this version update. Now, adventurers who complete the Vexing Voodoo during the event will receive additional rewards. Again, not sure if that's going to be like a debuff like what we've seen with the current one, but now it seems like these Hunter's Notes are going to be on repeat, similar to the Misty Valley, similar to the Voyage of Wonders that we see. We are going to have these Hunter Notes that are going to be coming up, so adding kind of another level on there to AFK Arena. Added the Adventure of the Forest Trial to the Voyage of Wonders. There we go. We have another voyage that is coming. Added Void Rift to the Wandering Bloom. Now, both the Voyage of Wonders and the Wandering Bloom, guys, even with the current one that we have up, they yield an incredible amount of loot. So it's pretty easy. I mean, honestly, going through there might take, 7, 10, 15 minutes, depending on the player. But it is pretty decent loot when you only have to do it one single time. And it's not something you have to put an incredible amount of time and effort, especially if you're following my guides. I hopefully cover them pretty well. Again, added Void Rift to the Wandering Bloom. That was actually a really good Voyage Time that we did a while ago. And if you're a newer player, you've probably never seen them. So it's pretty cool that you still have the ability through the Wandering Bloom to see those. Now, added Realm Control rewards to the Cursed Realm. Adventurers can claim rewards depending on how much damage they've dealt. Those who have completed 1240 and yet to meet the battle requirements for Cursed Realm may join a trial and acquire Realm Control rewards. You won't be on the leaderboard, but hey, Realm Control rewards at 1240, which means it's kind of I would say a soft entrance to the Cursed Realm. I mean, the Cursed Realm, especially when you get higher levels, guys, it absolutely requires a very high amount of heroes. But in addition, with the Cursed Realm, is you do have to have a lot of heroes. When you're looking at what, 6 teams now, it takes an incredible amount to go in there and actually be able to build. So realm control would be pretty cool depending how they roll that out. Regal rewards optimization added common hero scrolls as a reward type with a new Regal reward version. The reward can be changed using the change button, which you've seen. Both common and premium rewards in the new version of the Regal rewards has been increased. Now we've seen this, I believe this is like the 4th or 5th iteration that they've changed up the rewards and added more to them, added more. Now it is a pay to win feature because of course you do have to buy the rewards, but they're adding additional rewards because I believe as it sits right now, the Regal rewards are just, and I believe they are just based on the stones. So you can get the elite stones and then the superb elite stones out of there right now. So this is going to add an ability to get the common scrolls out of there, which I don't know if I like that as much. Maybe early game, the common scrolls make a lot more sense because you can kind of focus on the wish list versus getting, then you're foregoing kind of the Celestials and Hypogens, but you could also get them out of the regular summons. So it's going to be interesting to see. And again, it's going to be interesting to see what they up this to. So if you can get a lot more common scrolls, guys, the sheer number of heroes, not only the ability to get Celestials, Hypogens, but with the common scrolls, you also have the ability to get the awakened heroes as well, which could, again, kind of make a difference, again, depending on how many they give us. Hero changes and adjustments. On Tundra, fixed an issue that caused a battle verification issue to occur. Sonya fixed an issue in certain circumstances. The number of times Gold and Rose was displayed incorrectly. Kayleen fixed an issue that caused a number of blood sacrifices to display incorrectly. See, they're just doing fixes. Now we kind of talked about this a little bit ago. They're just kind of doing fixes, like things that are actually broken. We are not actually seeing reworks of any heroes. So I think, again, a lot of the heroes we talked about, when it looks at Almus, when it looks at Kaz, when it looks at, Cirrus, I think those heroes are just going to stay the way they are. They're not doing the reworks. We've seen for probably about a year and a half, they reworked a lot of different heroes. But it seems at this point, AFK Arena is just focusing more on the new heroes, the awakened heroes, and the rest of the heroes are just not going to be built. Optimizes visual animation and skill effect and increase character resolution to HD. Guys, we are getting Soren in HD. It only took 3+ years to get Soren in HD. I believe Riz is not in HD as of right now, guys. Just like Kaz, it's a fuzzy 420, but Soren is getting a visual optimization, which kind of stinks because they're not changing it. And then, guys, big news, of course, with this is Palmer, the Luminous Archbishop. I really hope they continue to focus on the Lightbearers and building quality heroes out of there. Guys, that'll do it for patch notes 1.104. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.